Hello, everybody on YouTube and all the movie lovers out there. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you a movie review about Birds of Prey, or known as the simply Birds of Prey, or Birds of Prey, and the fabulous extraction of one of Harley Quinn, or whatever the hell it's called, But it's just no, well, ugh. Birds of Prey and the fabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn or whatever. I'm just gonna say this. The Harley Quinn movie. There you go. Alright. That's the movie review about the birds. Anyways, basically the movie review of Birds of Prey. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point right this before I make my review on it. This is my first movie review in a very, very, very long time. So I haven't done it in such a long time because I've been busy with school and things like that. I have stuff going on. Mostly I do sports videos. Just simple as that. So, but I went to go see Birds of Prey last night, and I thought I'd give you a movie review about it and see how I feel. What I do normally is I'll give you when I first thought about the trailer and go from there. And then anyways, I give you the bad part and the good part. Not the movie. But what I'm trying to say is what I liked about the movie and what I didn't like about it. So I'm not without spoiling the movie, of course. But anyways, and I'll give you my grade, how I felt about it. So I'm gonna go from there. Alright, let's get rolling. Okay, when I first saw the trailer of this movie, it was when I saw the movie It, Chapter 2. So, anyways, when I first saw the trailer, I was like, looks okay, looks alright. I'm not a DC fan, but this looks okay for me, it's not really a thing. I'm not a Detective Comics guy, I've always been a Marvel fan. Always have been, always will be. That's not gonna change. But what I'm going to change is how I'm going to look at DC films and things like that. Or the DC universe or things like that. Or whatever it's called. I know there's a Marvel Cinematic Universe, or I think it's called DC Films or things like that. Or the DC Universe, I think it's called. But, anyways. When it comes to, Birds of Prey and, this kind of movie, I thought this was this looks alright, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I just Margaret Robbie is back and is Harley Quinn. I really thought that was really cool. And then finally, I thought she played really well when she did Suicide Squad. So I think this is really good. That brought her back in the role. So anyway, I thought this was really good. So in that one, it's like, hey, she's back in that. So I'm like, it's gonna be interesting. See what she does in that. So anyway, going into this, I was like, I don't know if I would see it in the theaters or just wait till it comes out on Redbox or Netflix or whatever. But anyway, that was my leaning towards it when I first saw it. I'm like, better off waiting on that. But anyways, I think going into that, I was not really expecting to go see it, but my friends wanted to go see it last night, and I was like, yeah, what the hell? I want to get out of the house. This was after I got out of work and things like that, and just Well, continuing on. With that, so anyways, that's how I felt about it. It's there's something about maybe you rent it on demand, or rent it on Redbox, or watch it on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon, whatever you got. So anyway, that's how I first saw that. But anyways, now I come to the good part. The bad part I didn't like about the movie. The thing about it is that I'm going to save just a little bit of it. You maybe saw Harley Quinn narrating in some of the trailers and things like that. And that was a huge, huge problem that I did not like about it. It was just too much narrating about it. Then it got me a little confused. Wait a minute. Why don't you just explain who she is and who that person is and just go from there? Instead of just going back in time and things like that, But you say, what is what, that was the only bad thing about this movie that I just did not like. And it was just kind of a little too much narrating, too much explaining. I just wanted them to explain the characters, who they are, and go from there. That's not plain and simple. Instead, I mean, don't get me wrong. Some movie narrating works out, some things don't. This was just like not one of those cases that should not have been narrating. I mean, that was the thing I did not like about it. It was just like, I mean, just enough with the talking, more fighting, pretty much. Anyone who likes like action films or superhero films and things like that. But I'm like, okay, just all right, tick-tock, come on, keep rolling. I want to see what's going on here. Let's not get too... Let's see explain who this person is, who that person is. So, alright, I was just like, come on, just get it on with it, alright? Just get on with it. So, anyways, I think going into that, I was just like, whatever. But other than that, I just didn't like. It was not that bad not that bad. I mean, I had no other complaints about the film. I mean, I had no anything whatsoever. And I do believe this was directed by Cathy Yang, who has been a director for far too long, but mostly independent films and things like that. So it was a good, interesting way to go see Harley Quinn and get something coming and going in like that. So anyways, I think that was but anyways, I mean, it was like but I really liked that style of direction when she was doing. I mean, I was like, well, that's pretty not that bad. I mean, I kind of like that. I mean, I kind of liked her style of directing. I mean, it was kind of impressed me a little bit. So anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going to the good parts now. What I like about it, but yeah, her style of directing, Cathy Yang, was a really, really neat, unique style, which I kind of enjoyed it really well. So that's kind of something I like. But I believe she's but she was and she's done a lot of independent films. I mean, nothing really big, but this was like her first big break film, which I really thought that was really cool. So I thought it was really nice. But I did like Cathy Yang, who was the director of that. So don't get me wrong, but it was really good, and really good at her role. I was really impressed. I could see her doing more superhero films like that with another Birds of Prey film, maybe another DC film or something like that. I mean, I could picture her doing some more of that. So, I mean, that's what I like about it. So that is just me. I mean, this is like a new director that I never saw the first time. That was just like really interesting. So, what I'm saying is, I think her style of directing was really, really impressive. I mean, there was just something really different than what I've seen before. It was kind of like, oh, this is pretty cool. So, and this is why that was my impression of when I first saw her. So, and of course, but other than that, though, it's like, yeah, pretty cool. But anyways, all of the characters, what I liked about the film, like, of course, Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn. I mean, come on, she pulls it off really well. I mean, you saw her in Suicide Squad, and she was really unreal on that. I mean, really unreal on that one. But I'll tell you this, though. There was one other actor who was in this, was really good in this one. That was Ewan McGregor in that one, who played one of the villain. I'm not going to say who, but, I'm trying to keep that low as much as I can. But he's in this. But you probably know who the villain is. But you know what? I'm going to probably say, he is Black Mask in the film. Okay, I just said it. But yeah, that's the villain, But who played a really, really good job. I mean, if there was somebody else besides Margaret Robbie that played really well as her performance, it was Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. I mean, he was unreal in that film. And if you DC fans know who Black Mask is, you probably know what I'm talking about. But oh my God, I mean, his acting role in that was unreal. The perfect Black Mask character. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, I have no arguments on that. His performance on that was really, really good, and I give him a 5+ for that, or a 10 of 10 of that one. So Margaret Robbie wasn't the only the actress I liked in that one. Ewan McGregor was one of them. So I really liked her in that performance. So in that one, so it was really good. So anyways, I think but there was other actors I liked who was in this one. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who I believe that's Ewan McGregor's husband now or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't really follow the personal lives of actresses or anything like that, but I heard something about that. But In this one, she played Huntress, Helena Barrel. So, I'm like I said, DC fans know what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna judgmental. I thought her performance was pretty good as well. But in that one, it was kind of like, whoa. I mean, who is she? I'm like, this was something I totally unexpected. So, but I'm just gonna say, like hers was really good. I know. Oh yeah, Jolene Smart Bell, who played she played Black Canary, who was in that one, who was another DC character in the DC universe. So, man, she kind of reminds me of when you saw the video game Injustice 2. So kind of something like that. So yeah, but she be kind of like her performance is kind of like that. But I never really played Injustice 2. I'm not much of a gamer as much as I used to anymore. But I've been too focused on school and things like that. But I did play Injustice 2, which that kind of reminded me of that performance when she played Black Canary. But I'm set. Like you guys know what I'm talking about with Injustice. DC, you know what I'm talking about. But wow, I thought her performance was really well on that one. But but also on that one, who played in this one of the DC characters, Renee Montlia, who played Rosie, played by Rosie Perez, who she was an American talk show host or a community activist or things like that. But she has done good stuff in the past though and things like that. I think she was a co-host for The View for a while during the 18th season or something like that. But now she became like an acting role, what she did. So it was pretty cool. But now she ended up playing a really good DC Universe role, which is really good in this one. But I think the other acting role I liked was Chris Morenza as Victor Zsasz. So in this one, I thought he had a really good one. I thought, when everything else and what they were doing, it was pretty cool. So, but anyways, those were the really good performances I really did. I mean, they had a great, outstanding cast. They really did. I really thought the casting was really good to fit whatever the roles in that one. So yeah, I mean, this was pretty good. So I thought the acting was really good. I give them a 5 out of that one, or maybe 10 out of 10, or an A out of that one. But yeah, but other than that, though, I mean, other than that, the acting was really good. I really thought it was surprising me. Yeah, surprised. I kind of, enjoyed it a little bit. I really did. I really didn't think it was going to be that good. But, DC proved me wrong on that one. I'm going to tell you that one right now. DC proved me wrong. I have no arguments against that. No arguments. Now, my grade on this one, out of A out of F, I would probably go say as a B on this one. Like, a B, because the screenplay, not so much. Narrating, not so much. So that's kind of like the downfall on that. But if the screenplay was well, and there was less narrating, I probably would have given this one an A, at least. I would have given an A on that one, so I would have done that. So, anyways, but out of the number performance, I would say 8 out of 10, or maybe 4 out of 5, to say the least. So, kind of in the B range and things like that, or A minus. So, in some of these places. But I'm going to say B because of the screenplay and the narrating. So, that's why that's what I thought about it. I just didn't really care about the screenplay that much, or maybe just narrating too much. But, other than that, outstanding cast, outstanding director. So, in my mind, it's probably going to be maybe 2021 movie awards coming up. Not the movie awards now, but I'm talking about the ones coming up next year. Around by this time next year, this would be in the probably in the range of one of the best awards, maybe a Saturn Award and things like that. So I think they can get some kind of awards with that. I think they will on this one. So yeah. So overall, like I mentioned, my grade on this movie, B minus. My number range, 4 out of 5 and 8 out of 10. So hey, a couple of good ones. I gave this one a B on this one. So I gave this one a B. So anyways, maybe I'm gonna ask you guys if you guys want me to see do more movie roles. Let me know down below. So I'm thinking some other ideas when football season's coming around and things like that. But hey, I know March Madness is coming up too. I'm gonna be doing some picks on that. So stay tuned for that and NHL videos too. More should be coming out on that one. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna come around somewhere. But until then, this is Andrew Warren signing off, saying goodbye.